So that happened, and then we went to Costco to get pizza for the little gathering that was going to happen right after. So we went, and there's like 3 options. The Costco looks exactly like Costco's everywhere. Even in Mexico, I've been to Costco. It looks exactly the same as in the States, except the food's always slightly different. Because I've gone to Costco like in Vancouver, and the options were different. So here, like, there was 3 different types of pizza that were offered. And it was combo, which is, you know, the traditional one that is served everywhere. But there was also Hawaiian. I don't like pineapple, so I'm not a big fan of Hawaiian. But there was also seafood. I didn't get to try it, but I would like to try it before I leave. But I don't know if I'll get to. Kirsten says we have to go to Costco eventually to stock up on things. So I'm going to see if I can try it. So that was different, seafood pizza. And then I had to carry the pizza on the back of the motor scooter, like with one banged up arm, so I had to use the other arm. It was ridiculous. And then we got there, and we were going to make some tract holders because Kirsten is going to the Australian International Assembly next week. So as gifts, she wanted to make tract holders. And so this is mine because there was extra, so we can make our own. So this is mine. I kind of went crazy and covered it all in tape and tried to make it like a lattice design, as you can see. And then it opens up, and it has like these little plasticky dividers here. And the ones that are gonna be as gifts were like plain, like they weren't like covered in tape like mine was. Mine was the only one covered in tape. But my job was to cut a slit in the plasticky things. And in the beginning I was not that good, but then like by the end I got used to it, and I was like shh, shh, shh. And while I was cutting them, mine was like the last step, so I decided like to start counting them while I was doing them so that we could know how many there were. And while I was counting them in English first, but then I'm like, oh, I should practice my Chinese numbers. And so then by the time I got to 250, my brain was going to explode. There was these 2 little girls next to me that were helping me out, maybe like correcting me whenever I would like say a number wrong. It was really, really mentally exhausting, but in the end I counted to 250 something. So that was good practice, I guess. And then after that we went home, and I napped. I think she napped too, and then we went to meeting. And I had not prepared myself with a Chinese comment because I'd been kind of like all over the place. And so she wanted me to comment like baby comments. So she's like, you can say Adam. And I'm like, but there's like literally like a bunch of like 5-year-olds raising their hand to say Adam, and I felt a little bad. And a little chicken, so I didn't get to say that. But then they asked the question like, oh, how many survived the diluvio? And so she's like, you could say 8, like you've been counting all day, like you know how to say 8. So like I raised my hand and I said baga, which is 8. And that was my comment, my first comment here in Taiwan. Hopefully they could be a little bit more longer in the future. Yep, so that was Saturday, and then yesterday, which was Sunday, I went to service with her in the afternoon. And then after that we went we had sushi, and then she showed me how to use the buses, not the buses, the subway, the line, they call it the MRT or the MT or the RT. I need to look it up. But they're kind of like the subway, the metro in LA, and very similar also to the subway in Korea. So I took it home because she had something to do. And then I made it home safely. And so now today is Monday. So she's working all day, and so I decided that I was gonna tidy up a bit. And also I'm gonna try to see if I could take the subway to, she said to go to Taipei 101. So apparently there's like the second tallest building in the world is here. I did not know that. But apparently it's here, and it's like a place where a lot of tourists go. So she said, like, I guess for my first time like venturing out into the city, I could go there. And she says, like, I don't have to pay, like, you have to pay like $20 to get all the way to the top to see the view. But she says that there's like a Starbucks up there, so like she said that it's cheaper if I just go to Starbucks and get a drink, and then I can see the view. So in the next video, I'll see if I could show you that, and also show you anything else that I end up doing today. Or I can just show you guys right now. So this is Taipei 101. This is outside the exit of the MRT. This thick section here is where like the high-end department stores are, like the mall area, and then this is the actual building. So a lot of people, I went inside where the department store area was, and there was like a lot of very expensive high-end stores, but like the people shopping in them didn't even look that fancy, so it was kind of weird. And then this is like how it looks around the building. I didn't end up going up all the way to the top because you need a reservation. Apparently even to go to Starbucks. I don't know if that's true, so first I need to figure out like if that's true, and then I want to go again to see if I can get to the top so I can show you guys how Taipei looks from like the tallest building in the whole country. And there were some people protesting. I'm not really sure what, but they were just sitting there and praying and handing out flyers. And then there was a Starbucks in there, but it wasn't the Starbucks, so I didn't get anything because I wanted to get a drink at the Starbucks, the one that's on the 35th floor. I need to check how many floors that building has, because like the 35 doesn't sound that much, or maybe it's just me and I'm not used to buildings and I don't know how many stories, you know, is a lot. And outside they had some like art sculpture thingy-majigs, like that love sign, and they had something else. So that was it. That's the update of what I've been doing here. I really I'm starting to get comfortable here. The motor scooter thing was a bit daunting, but now I'm getting used to it. Now I'm just like, I just hop on and I'm like, I'm good, let's go. It's still like nerve-wracking. I'm just like, oh my goodness, what if I fall off? But now I think that by the end of the trip I'm probably gonna be like more used to it. And I went into service the times I've gone into service, and I'm still practicing my presentation, even though like I do kind of know it, but I'm apparently not pronouncing it correctly. So the brothers and sisters have been helping me out, so that's nice. So my goal is to at least be able to, you know, have improved somewhat in my Mandarin before I leave to Thailand. So hopefully that works out. And so that's it. So until the next video, or until I message you guys. Okay, so.